No, Master, no. Okay, cut. That's perfect. That's why he's getting whipped by the whip. He goes, I'll teach you to disobey me. I'll teach you to disobey me. You know, he pulls the belt on. You will obey me. Do as I command you. Okay, cut. That's perfect. Like Bella does the big tour in Lobo and Bride of the MONSTA by Eddie Wood. And there's Frankenstein. There's my dungeon. There's a skeleton I just knocked over. And there's the big Frankenstein head I got from Eric Bresla. There's Frankenstein light I got from my sister, my older sister. There's Frankenstein. Yeah, Beast Tier Flats. There's the hats I wear as Detective Rock in my earlier movies. And there's the shortwave radio, my dad's, his army radio. And there's like a bad guy, like I got an Uncle Fun, like the bad guy in Three Stooges that flies around. That you know, the owl gets in it. You know, you know, zoom out a little. It's a fake skull from the 1960s. There's like a plastic thing you stick in the bottom. It had candy in it, like M&Ms. There's a rubber skull I got for $3 that I used in Werewolf vs. Dracula. There's a witch mask I got at Uncle Fun for $1. There's a Ben Cooper Frankenstein mask I got for $1 at Woolworth. 75 cents when Woolworth was closing in '93. There's a Phantom of the Opera Marx figure. I got that at Uncle Fun for $2. That's a replica. There's a King Kong. Got that at Toys R Us. There's a little werewolf, zombie Frankenstein guy from the 60s. There's the wax fangs, you know. There's a bee. There's a skeleton hand that got knocked off. My one of my VCRs. That's a DVD recorder. That's a VCR. That's a VCR. It's my old 70s TV. There's the trap door that I come out of his tour. I go back into, and my movie Tour Terrorizes on my. That's the second tale on my Monster Tales video from 2002. And that's where I had the controls for Demon Monster from Outer Space. I had like an old game board I got out of the garbage. Video game board with the knobs, and then an old broken down old computers there, you know, it didn't work. And I pretended like I was talking to my head Demon Monster and Demon Monster from Outer Space. You know, like in Roman, where I go, yes, yes, oh master, yes, yes, I will rid this earth planet of humans, you know. And so I'm doing that kind of same voice, but I'm playing the Demon Monster. So instead of the Roman, it's the Demon from the planet Demon instead of the planet Roman, you know. Like Svengoolie says, like, yeah, I eat Roman meal bread. I said, are you a human? He goes, I'm a Roman. I said, I eat Roman meal bread. And I go, that's very good. That's in my movie Demon Monster from Outer Space, where I take Svengoolie in the former House of Monsters over there in Milwaukee, but I Damon, it's closed down now. Well, it was up on the second floor. It was a couple rooms up there, big room up there they used, but that went out of business like back like in 2000. And then you know, there's, you know, and back there is where I play the horror host, the Rock Fiend, you know, where I introduce some movies. And here's a picture of me. Here's my werewolf hand, by the way. There's my plush Frankenstein. There's my plush Tasmanian Devil. Like the Tasmanian Devil. Vinny Pazienza, the Tasmanian Devil. I met him. Nice guy. I used to write him. He wrote me about 3 times. I wrote him like 3 times. He's a good boxer. He's a middleweight champion. Beat Roberto Duran, man. Yeah, and there's a picture of me. There's a copy of Galaxy Invader by Don Doler. And I got the box around here somewhere. There's some Carabao horns I got in the Philippines when I was over there. Here's a Frankenberry box. Frankenberry, you know. And then there's the skeleton that's left on my skeleton, you know, that I knocked over a bunch of times in my movie The Fish Man. You know, okay. And so that's it. That's my dungeon, my basement of bloody horror. Arrgh!